A struggling single dad helped a stranded woman fix her junk Mustang in the middle of nowhere. Next, the old Ford F-150 rattled down the lonesome stretch of highway, its headlights slicing through the early evening haze. Luke Carter, a single dad and full-time mechanic, squinted at the road ahead. The last thing he needed after a long day at the shop was another problem to fix. But there it was, a beat-up, rust-kissed '99 Mustang parked crookedly on the shoulder, its hood popped, steam curling into the cool autumn air. A woman stood beside it, arms crossed, frustration written all over her face. Luke sighed, rubbing his tired eyes. He had promised his 8-year-old daughter, Emily, that he'd be home early tonight. But he also knew what it was like to be stranded with no help in sight. Pulling over, he rolled down his window. "Need a hand?" The woman turned, relief flickering across her face. She was younger than him, late 20s maybe, with dark hair pulled into a messy ponytail and smudges of grease on her jeans. "Unless you've got a miracle up your sleeve, yeah." Luke stepped out, grabbing a rag from his toolbox as he approached. "Name's Luke. Mind if I take a look?" She exhaled, tension easing from her shoulders. "I'm Riley." She stepped back as Luke leaned over the engine. One glance told him this wasn't a quick fix. The radiator hose was shot, coolant dripping onto the asphalt. He let out a low whistle. "This thing's seen better days." "Tell me about it," Riley muttered. "I just bought it cheap to drive cross-country. Thought I'd make it to Denver tonight, but the universe had other plans." Luke shook his head. "You won't get anywhere with this hose busted. I could tow you back to my shop in town, get it fixed up in the morning." Riley hesitated, chewing her lip. "How far?" "About 20 miles. She looked down the empty road, then back at Luke. He could see the wheels turning in her head, the stranger danger alarms, the uncertainty. "I get it," he said, wiping his hands. "You don't know me. But it's that or wait here till morning, and trust me, the coyotes won't be much help." That earned a small, tired laugh. "All right," she said. "Thanks." A ride into the past. The tow went smoothly, and soon Riley sat in Luke's truck, watching the desert landscape blur past. "So, what's in Denver?" Luke asked. She sighed. "A fresh start, hopefully. I just left California. Needed a change." He nodded. "Been there." She glanced at him. "Yeah? After my wife passed, I packed up and moved my little girl out here. Figured small-town life would be easier." Riley's face softened. "I'm sorry." Luke offered a tight smile. "It's been a few years. Still tough, but Emily keeps me going." For a moment, the cab was filled with quiet understanding. Two people, different roads, but somehow meeting at the same crossroads. When they reached Luke's garage, he unhooked the Mustang and led Riley inside. "Guest rooms in the back if you need to cross."